everybody, it's Chris from Stamp Blessings, and I'm here today to kick off my virtual open house for September 2023. I'm so glad you could join me. I don't have a ton of product, which is why I decided to do a virtual open house, but also it'll allow me to reach everybody. So no matter where you're living, if you're just not down the street, you can still come and attend. So I hope that you will comment today, you will like, share, or tag. That helps me on Facebook, but it also will help you get some tickets. So before I get too far, if you ever want to purchase anything, be sure to visit me at chrisfranco.closetomyheart.com. So why would you want to order through me? Well, I do send out belated thank you notes. I have to say that. I have mystery hostess reward drawings, and we're going to be pulling some August winners later at the end of this video. And I just like to be able to spread my rewards with you. So it's kind of a win-win, but you always have to make sure that my name is at the top when you're shopping, because if you just Google in Close to My Heart, you'll probably get a paid advertiser. So just be sure that you do go visit this, and I would say bookmark it for future. So we've talked about where to go. Oh, my blog is www.stampedblessings.com. I've been there for a long time, and I hope you come visit me over there. You can also see me on Instagram. All right, so I was talking about prizes. Before I do my catalog walkthrough, you might be wondering, all right, Chris, great about the catalog, but I want to know about these prizes. So today, and actually through the weekend, you'll be able to like or tag, like I said, a friend, tag somebody during my open house posts. And I'll be sharing every hour. So at 2 o'clock, I'll be coming back with a Stamp of the Month card, and I've got a couple other fun projects planned throughout the day. We'll have some games, so you can participate like that. So you can leave a comment on these posts, and you have through Sunday at midnight to go ahead and comment. So you can watch the replay. I know that Saturdays are busy, so you might not be able to sit and just watch the entire time. So feel free to come back anytime. You can play the catalog search game, which I'll be posting later, and 3 tickets for signing up for my newsletter, and I will be sharing a link for that just following immediately after this open house catalog walkthrough. Now, to find me easily, I tagged, and I will continue to tag my post, and it'll be hashtag Chris, capital V for virtual, capital O for open, capital H for house, and then I tagged it with 2023, because who knows, maybe I'll be back in 2024 doing the same thing. So anyway, this is how you earn the tickets, and the prizes are the grand prize drawing. That person will be able to pick out a $20 stamp set. Second prize is this really cute petite magic gnome. He's really, really cute. I love it with the lantern. So I think this is good all year round, but I think it would be fun over the holidays too. And then third prize is a package of bling. I think Close to My Heart has some really good sparkles and bling. So those are my 3 prizes. And again, there's lots of ways to earn tickets. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with these catalogs. Close to My Heart went ahead and changed its format for the core catalog. So what we have now is something called the Essentials. And you will see that it is mostly products that will stay all year round. Why they made this move is they found people were buying at the beginning of this catalog, and then towards about mid, 6 months in, a lot of the papers and special items stopped selling. So, it makes sense from a business standpoint. before I get too much further, there's ways if you want to do this regularly. You don't have to be a big seller. I'm a hobbyist, so I like to sell through these open houses. I like to have card making events at my house. I post a little bit online. I have friends that are downlines that are just hobbyists, so they enjoy the discount for themselves. Close to My Heart also has a VIP program, which is kind of really cool. You have a yearly membership. It's $35, but you get an immediate cash back. So right away, you pay $35 and you instantly get $15 back of Close to My Heart cash. It's kind of like Kohl's Bucks if you've ever gotten those. Because every time you shop, you'll earn 15% on your order, and you can go ahead and like accrue those and save it for a big purchase, or you can just apply it to your next purchase. And what's really, really cool is every time you spend $50 per month, you get the stamp of the month for free. So I just wanted to quickly mention that before I get into the catalog. Close to My Heart also supports Operation Smile. If you don't know about that program, last year we went ahead and we were able to fund 7 surgeries for cleft palate, and that is in countries where that surgery is very difficult. So Operation Smile comes in and really changes these children's lives. So it's an incredible program. Close to My Heart sells this stamp set, and $7 from every purchase goes to Operation Smile. When you check out on the shopping cart, you also have the option of rounding up, and that change also goes to Operation Smile. So I would encourage you to go ahead and do that. We have some great starter kits if you know somebody who's just getting into this. I really like these Make It From Your Heart books, and we have a brand new one, and that's why I got this little sticker. I love it. It's here. So these have layouts for both scrapbookers and card makers in each one. So it's a great way to get jump started, when you're creating. If you're in a rut, it's perfect. Another rut buster are these Love of Color books. And what it does is it takes papers that you might not think about or colors and give you some ideas. And later on today, I'll show you where I used my Love of Color. I used some inks that weren't in there, but they were very similar to colors that they had chosen. And I was like, whoa, these are going to go perfect. So it's a great tool. This is super beautiful. It's Journey. It's our new color of the year, but I just love how Close to My Heart arrayed all of our colors there on that color wheel. It's gorgeous. These are our cardstocks inks, cardstocks and matching inks. And Close to My Heart just got another refill of inks. We are going through them quickly, and they are such a great product. I don't have an ink pad up here right now to show you, but our ink pads are large and they have a magnetic top, so you'll see that on a future video. We've got shimmer brushes. This is something new. I'm waiting for mine to arrive. They are new colored pencils, but they have such a dense color. It looks incredible. So even though I have the entire Prismacolor set of pencils, I went ahead and ordered this bundle, and I'm eager to try them out. Close to My Heart also uses the Tri-Blend markers. So if you are looking for markers, that's a great way. I'm going to kind of thumb through some of these. We have lots of sequins. Like I said, this is the Essentials book, so it's going to be here all year. I'm going to be showing you later this afternoon a card using these Irresistibles. It's a fun product. You might not even notice it if I didn't demo it, so I'm going to come back later and show you it. Do you need a present for the holidays for somebody that has a little bit of everything and doesn't need anything? These calendars are a great idea for elderly family members, somebody who you might not get to see very often. And these are just a beautiful way of, making their day special every single day. Close to My Heart does have stencils, and this is something new. Right down here we have those quarter stencils. This is 1, 2, 3, where you stencil, rotate, stencil, rotate. So you have 3 rotations and you get this beautiful handmade paper, which is kind of cool. Some more stencils, both card and slimline sizes. If you're not familiar with our digital art, we have now kind of broken up our affiliation with Cricut and have gone to digital art. And these files now are SVGs, so you can use them on a Cricut or a Silhouette. I'm not sure if there's other cutting machines out there that use that. They might. We've got shakers. We've got these great stamp chamois. Wanted to show you about that. They come 2 in a packet. You wet them and you can wipe your stamps down right away. I also like them for cleaning up my fingers and my blocks. I don't know about you, but I think probably 2/3 of the time that I ink up a block, I've got ink on it and it ends up somewhere on my card. So these stamp chamois are a great tool. Oh, and I didn't say anything about the intense black ink, but that works with alcohol markers, like so for Copic or the Tri-Blends. You can watercolor with it and you can just stamp it. And I'm going to show you later about how to re-ink these because you want to have it nice and juicy. All right, we have some other tools, a nice cutting machine. The masking tape came out last year. We've got some great tape runner options. And then, of course, our albums. This is perfect for scrapbookers with the inserts. We have something that's called flip flaps, so don't forget to add those to your orders because, as you can see in this photo, it's a great way. If you've got a lot of photos, you can kind of really stack them up, and it makes for a fun interactive page. We've got storage options, lots of things, luggage if you go to crops. Oh, and this is going to become a quarterly special where we actually have a gnome for each season. So this is the gnome for autumn paper and stamps and gnome. She's a die cut. So anyway, that's going to be something that you can look for regularly. Okay, so phew, that was the Essentials catalog, and that's good through August 24th. Let's go ahead and take a quick look at the September and October catalog. This is such a great layout, isn't it? It's just, if you need masculine papers or for fall, it's a great paper pack, and that is called The Good Life, and here are the papers that come with that. It's really, really pretty. Close to My Heart also offers die cuts, and you have an option to get a sticker page, so you can get the paper with or without the sticker option. And down here is our digital art package. That's an instant download, and you can use it, while you're waiting for everything else to come and start playing with it. So that's fun. Got some stamp sets that coordinate with the paper. Here is a scrapbooking kit. This is a card making kit, and when you buy a kit from Close to My Heart, you get a lot of stuff with it. So you get a stamp, and typically with a matching thin cut die. You get the paper, the solids, and the pattern. You get the envelopes and the card bases. You usually get some kind of an embellishment, and it's just a great deal. Plus, you get a PDF on directions on how to make 4 of each of those cards. So it's a great head start. You can use those PDFs later for other papers. It's a lot of fun. Are you ready to get ready for Christmas? A lot of you guys start early, and so you'll be really pleased with this Home for Christmas paper collection. Like I said, don't forget the Cricut cuts are down here, and up here are die cuts, and we also offer matching cardstock. We've got some stamp sets and thin cut dies. I just think this page is so beautiful. I love that tone of that wood paper. Here again we have some kits. This is the card making kit. Close to My Heart also offers in each catalog a mix-in paper pack. that will match the current selection, and you can even go back to other paper collections that you have, and it's a good way to stretch them out a little bit. And I love here on the bottom where it tells you the colors that they use. So this is another way to keep on track and know what colors you that go together well. This page, the center page, is always my favorite in every catalog because it has so many great descriptions or examples in here. So, I love it. So if you like this page, let me know too. And what's your favorite on here? I'm kind of drawn to these little cute cartoony guys who, I bought. It's not like my kids are 25 and 27, but I like to think I'm still a kid at heart. And a lot of us are. So this set really kind of grabbed me. So I love it. And of course I got it. This Have a Cup of Cheer is great for the coffee lovers out there, and the poinsettia is a nice set too, and I got that one as well. This holiday band, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about it, but there you can see it kind of featured there. So it's really pretty for not only scrapbooking pages but cards and tags. So I'm going to be using this one a lot and have already played with it. In fact, while we're doing that, why don't I just stop and show you for a minute the 2 cards that I created with these sets. So I probably should have waited till I got to those pages, and then I could have really highlighted it. So rewind. This is a big sentiment set. That's a lot of fun. This is a new thin cut die that lets you see the paper come through. Those typically sell out pretty quick, so if that's something you like, be sure to get it. Nice fall stamp sets. A little bit more if you're going apple picking, great way to scrapbook that memory. Or the petting farm, nice. We've had a couple of female stamp images that are from the back, and now here it is. We have the Let's Go stamp set, which features this guy, and if you have a handyman in your family, that's a fun set. This new design elements is great for adding texture to a page or to a card. It's really great. Some flower images. I really loved this layout, so you can see that I just used that and springboarded it by changing the paper in the image. So that's something that you can use our catalogs for. When you purchase online, you can, if you purchase through your name, so not anonymously, you can add 2 catalogs, one of each, free to your first order. So don't forget to do that. Stick that catalog in your shopping cart. Here we have a cute turkey set. There's that cup of cheer, a lot of big images for a quick card. That's another pretty layout. All right, so here is the holiday stamp set. And so you saw where I got the inspiration for my layout, and I used the Home for Christmas paper, and then I just used one of these images, and I just love this card. It makes me so happy. So really cute. And it was pretty fast to color, honestly. Some pretty sentiments. This is really cool. If you do any kind of Advent calendars, you like to make homemade Advent calendars, or you do 12 days of Christmas or a Christmas countdown, this is a really cool set to have. And I like this one also for scrapbooking. I think that's cool. All right, now comes to this whole Christmas florals embossing folders. These sold out last year. We had a different pattern last year, and it sold out. So I would say if this is something that you're interested in, you can buy just the embossing folder by itself, which really does a great job. It has a nice pattern on it. And you can see how I use that in this card. I sanded it because Close to My Heart's paper is white in the core. So by doing a little light sanding, it really made it pop. It also has the option to add on stencils, and those are fun. So what I did here, I did 2 versions. I did an embossed paper first on white cardstock, and then I went in and stenciled it. So it's got a little bit of a texture and dimension. And here it is just flat without the embossing folder. So if you're like, I don't need an embossing folder, I don't have a machine like that, you can still get the stencils and get an equally nice effect. So that's that option. And then here we have the Christmas set. And I think this is what I did. I cased this, or this was my springboard. I added this little floral image, and I really like the banner, and I gold embossed that. And that's why I brought this in with toffee to kind of tie in the gold embossing. So super, super easy and really pretty. So that's it. And it comes, I bought this one with thin cut dies. The Paula Day also comes with thin cut dies if you want it. Sometimes I buy them, sometimes I don't. Here's a fun sentiment set that has, it's called Christmas Alphabet Set. So it's got little doodles on it that are kind of fun. And at the very end is our September close to stamp of the month, which is this one. I'm going to be featuring that next. And then if you love owls, stay tuned for October. But I do have some of the Christmas paper, the Home for the Holidays, that I can share with you really quick so that you can see how pretty that is. Love this side. And then on the back is this black and white. The problem with Close to My Heart paper, I think, is that it is so pretty that sometimes I have a hard time picking which side to use. There are 4 sheets. Oops, I think I got rid of my scraps. I'll have to look real quick. And then this is the main print, and this back side too. Look at that. It is so gorgeous. And I love these zip strips on the top. Let me see which paper piece I'm missing. Oh, I guess it just comes maybe with these 3 sheets and then 2 of everything. Okay. All right. And the last thing I want to tell you about before I draw for my 2 August Hostess winners is that Close to My Heart just released a National Stamping Month promotion. It has lots of different bundle options, and you can find this on my website. If you go to chrisfranco.closetomyheart.com, check under promotions. It's called the National Stamping Month. Say it in style. But you can buy the stamp sets individually or with matching thin cuts. You can buy these stencils to make some really cool backgrounds. And then you can download the guides to make these 4 different kinds of kits. So if you wanted everything, it is a large price. But remember, if you're a VIP, you're going to be earning 15% back on these kind of purchases. So that's a great thing. Forgot to share my Stamp of the Month card that I did. And I was inspired by Janice G from Australia. She did a gorgeous set of these cards in different tones. I changed mine up a little bit because I wanted a hello sentiment on it, but the butterfly is stamped one more time and cut, and I used some gold embellishing thread that I am hoarding because Close to My Heart does not sell that anymore. All right, so just as a review before I draw, don't forget there's lots of ways to earn tickets. After this video ends, I'm going to be sharing how you can sign up for my newsletter if you don't already. If you're already a subscriber, go ahead and email me and say, hey, enter me for 3 tickets because I'm a subscriber. And then go ahead and tag people on these posts. Go ahead and leave a comment. Emoji, shares, all of those things help visibility for me, and they get you tickets. All right, so let's go ahead and do a drawing. You can only win the rewards one time because I have 1 large order, so I like to be fair and I put in 2 tickets for 1 person because they had a large order. But our first winner is Deborah. All right, congratulations, Deborah. So when you see this new catalog, I bet there's something that you want in it. We always have wants, right? All right. And the second winner is Sharon. So congratulations to Sharon. And I'm just now seeing a comment on here, so I'm sorry. I'll go back and respond to comments after this. For some reason, when I set up my computer right next to me, it kept going to sleep. So, and my phone is so high up so that you can see everything that I have to be on tiptoes to see it. But one comment just flashed on me. And I think what you're asking is, what were the color combinations? Great question. I used sage, rosemary, and harbor. So on this one, it's funny, I used the sage on the poinsettia for both of them. And then I kind of ended up flip-flopping them. The rosemary then is the detail of the poinsettia. And I went kind of light on the harbor. And I must have had a little bit green yet on my sponge because it has a greenish blue. But then I thought, well, let me try it a different way by reversing them. So the second time, again, the poinsettia or sage. This time I went with the holly leaf and rosemary, and I came back with the harbor for those twigs and the details. So they're similar, same colors, but kind of a different look on each one. So yeah, thank you for that question. And Linda, thanks for saying congratulations to our winners. Awesome. So I will see you at 2 o'clock with a project where we're going to go ahead and make a different kind of a card. It's super simple, but it's using the stamp of the month, and there are so many possibilities. You'll see them on Instagram, on Facebook, and Pinterest. If you're searching for ideas, the set is gorgeous, and I will be back and we'll be using this set soon. All right, I will talk to you later, and thank you for tuning in.